Hello everyone, myself Dr. Shivakant Pathak here available with you to see one topic, that is a moment of inertia of a ring in a rotatory motion. Here in this ring we are taking uniform circular ring. Rings mean uniform. Uniform means equally distributed. The distribution of mass is here only on the circumference of the ring. This moment of inertia we are going to calculate that axis of rotation is passes through the center of a ring and perpendicular to the plane of a ring. Here in this, see, this is axis of rotation through which this ring moves. Let capital R denotes a radius of ring. See here, the term used here, capital R is radius of ring and capital M is mass of ring here. So axis of rotation is here. It is passing perpendicular to the plane of a ring here in this, through which this ring can rotate. If you want, we may rotate the ring here in this case, right? Since mass is equally distributed on the circumference of ring, so we are going to calculate mass per unit length. This mass per unit length is mass of a ring, and since radius is r, so circumference is 2 pi capital R. Clear it is? Now let us consider a small length element. This is dx, right? Let it is in the direction of y axis and it is in the direction of x axis. So current element is this length element is equal to dx. Now we are going to calculate, see some of the things here very carefully. You see the values are r is the radius of a ring, m is mass of a ring, mass per unit length of the ring is this, and this current element length element, not a current, sorry, dx is here. Now we are going to calculate some term here, mass of length element dx. So to obtain the mass of length element dx is equal to mass per unit length. What is mass of unit length of the ring is m upon 2 pi r into dx. Write as equation number 1. See, we are going to obtain moment of inertia of this ring about the given axis of rotation. So we are knowing the formula also. It is a moment of inertia about axis of rotation is equal to product of mass into square of a distance between axis of rotation and the mass, mr square. So we are going to see moment of inertia of length element dx is denoted by di here of this only. It is equal to mass of the mr square means mass of the element. So mass of the element is m upon 2 pi r dx. See very carefully, I am going to represent by different color. M R square. Clear it is? This is represented by equation number 2. Now see carefully. Net moment of inertia I is equal to, this is summation of all elements. We integrate, add this all. This is formula for this part only. So here in this we are going to obtain summation all these from 0 to, see, this total is a circumference. It is 2 pi r. This is equal to integral m upon 2 pi r in 2r square in 2 dx 0 to 2 pi r. See, this square is cancelled by r, so it can be written as mr upon 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi r dx. Integral of dx is x, we know, so this implies that, see here in this implies that I is equal to mr upon 2 pi integration of dx is x. It is from 0 to 2 pi r. Now putting the limit of it, one may write mr upon 2 pi, it is 2 pi r minus 0, upper limit minus lower limit. So it becomes I is equal to mr upon 2 pi into 2 pi r. 2 pi is cancelled by 2 pi. So this implies that I is equal to mr square. See this formula very carefully. Here in the equation 3 represented, this is the moment of inertia of this circular link. This is moment of inertia about given axis of rotation. What is axis of rotation? See in the diagram. Axis of rotation is passing perpendicular to the plane of a ring. Right? Now we are going to obtain the moment of inertia of same ring about different axis of rotations. Now we are going to calculate the moment of inertia of same ring about any one of the diameter of the ring. See, this is a ring. We are going to select here any two diameter. These diameters are named by AB and CD. Right? Now see very carefully the next thing here in the diagram. Everything we can understand by the diagram only. In the previous case, we have obtained the moment of inertia of a same ring. Y-axis of rotation passes through the center and perpendicular to the plane of it. So see in the diagram, this black line is perpendicular to the ring, right? And ABCD are the two diameters. Clear? These two diameters are perpendicular to each other. Dia AB is perpendicular to CD. Right? Clear? Now my plan is here to obtain moment of inertia of this ring by any one of the diameter, either by AB or CD. It will be same. Clear? But moment of inertia, let it is y dash y. Now see, the radius is given r, so diameter is a 2r. The moment of inertia I about y dash we have just obtained in the previous mr square, right? Just we have obtained. Moment of inertia about any diameter we can obtain by applying theorem of perpendicular axis. See, in this case, AB is perpendicular to CD, is also perpendicular to y dash, right? And these two are lies in a one plane. See very carefully. So by applying the theorem of perpendicular axis, we can obtain moment of inertia of this circular ring around y dash is equal to the sum of moment of inertia about two perpendicular axes. This is about AB plus moment of inertia about CD. Both are lies in the same plane. The sum of both is equal to moment of inertia around the perpendicular axis passes in the different plane. Iz is equal to Ix plus Iy. We have remember this formula. We are going to use the same formula here. This is the next equation. When we apply rejoin both, Iyy is mr square. Since these two are equal, either this or it is, so we may write it is twice IAB. Why it is? Since moment of inertia about one of a diameter is equal to about another diameter. So this implies that moment of inertia about any one of the diameter, let AB, is equal to half mr square. This is the formula. So moment of inertia is just half about any one of the diameter is equal to the moment of inertia passing about axis of rotation passing through the center and perpendicular to the plane of the ring, right? Now we are going to obtain about one another axis of rotation. Now we are going to obtain the moment of inertia of this ring under this condition. What is this condition? Ring about of axis rotation passing through the tangent in a plane of a ring. Let this is a ring. It is a center. See very carefully. It is one of the diameter. See in this diagram AB. Right? We are going to obtain moment of inertia about axis of rotation about the tangent of the ring, and this tangent of the ring is in the plane of a ring. See, not perpendicular. So it means that let it is a CD. AB is a parallel to CD. We have to obtain moment of inertia about CD. See very carefully to obtain it. These both are a parallel line. Moment of inertia about a diameter AB we have just obtained in the previous case half mr square. This we know already, and we are going to obtain moment of inertia about CD. So these both are a parallel, so we are going to apply theorem of parallel axis to obtain about moment of inertia about CD. So if two parallel axes are here given, so theorem of parallel axis speaks moment of inertia about the center of mass. This is AB, passes to the center. This distance, see very carefully, equal to the diameter of this, is equal to plus mass of a body into square of a distance between both axes of rotation, mr square. See here very carefully, this ICD becomes IAB. IAB is what? 1 by 2 mr square plus mr square. So ICD is equal to 3 by 2 mr square. See in the box. So this is moment of inertia of uniform circular ring about an axis passes through the tangent from one point of a ring and parallel to any one of the diameter or lies in the plane of a ring. So it is given by this formula, ICD is equal to 3 by 2 mr square. Now we are going to obtain in one different axis of rotation. Now we are going to see in the fourth case that see the moment of inertia of ring about a tangent perpendicular to the plane of ring, not in the plane of ring, but here is a perpendicular of ring. See the trick how it is obtained very easily. This is a ring, see, thin uniform ring. Let axis of rotation we are selecting it. This axis of rotation we are taking, suppose name AB here in the diagram. This is perpendicular to the plane of ring, and the moment of inertia around it is given by formula IAB is equal to mr square. We have calculated in the first case, derived it, mr square. This is a perpendicular. Now axis of rotation is passes through this tangent. See this diagram. It is a CD. This is also perpendicular, not in the plane, in such a way that AB is parallel to CD. If AB is perpendicular to the plane, this implies that CD is also perpendicular to the plane. So by in this diagram, see very carefully, so these distances are clear. Now if these two axes of rotation is parallel, then we will use here theorem of parallel axis. If it is a perpendicular, we will apply theorem of perpendicular axis, but it is both are parallel, so theorem of parallel axis. So what theorem of parallel axis speaks? Theorem of parallel axis speaks moment of inertia around a given axis of rotation is equal to moment of inertia about a center of mass, right? So here center of mass is represented by which symbol? AB. ICM. In the formula it is given center of mass plus mass of the ring into distance, square of a distance between both parallel axes, mr square. Now see carefully. Here we are, our task is to obtain ICD. IAB is mr square and this is mr square. So by solving it we may get twice of mr square. So it's become just double. So we have in this article, we have obtained axis of moment of inertia of a circular ring about different axis of rotation. So we are watching here that the formula is different. So on changing the axis of rotation, the moment of inertia changes. So this is for today only. Thank you and have a nice day to all.